Welcome back. I hope both the Drew subscribers are doing well. As you may recall, I am not Drew. I purchased this channel from Drew in July along with his vintage Magic collection. I want to thank him again for giving me the opportunity to take on and try to grow the channel. Drew started this channel before YouTube had a minimum 4,000 hours watch time over the past 365 days before being eligible for monetization. My account, on the other hand, was not grandfathered into monetization like Drew's was. Therefore, Drew graciously offered to stay on the account and send my way any paychecks, however small, the channel earned. While I'm not making this content for the money, and trust me, the time investment in creating content is far, far greater than the money payout, it is nice to earn a free dinner date with my wife once a quarter in exchange for putting up content. But with that, I'm making it a goal to reach the 4,000 hours watch time over the next year and maybe relieve Drew from having to send checks my way. Therefore, as you may have seen this past week, I'm moving from posting content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to posting content every weekday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. This is quite the ambitious goal since I work a full-time job that realistically takes up like 50 hours of my week, and I try to maintain a 5-day-a-week workout routine, manage my MTG buying and selling, as well as doing the day-to-day chores of, adulting. But I think this goal will be fun, especially if I see growth in likes, comments, and subscriptions. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Seriously guys, I make these videos to share my love for Magic, and it shows me you appreciate it with each interaction. I know my videos only typically get 1 or 2 likes, so every time I get a third like or more, I throw a little personal celebration and it keeps me motivated. But like I said, I'm not Drew, and this clearly confuses people when I comment on other videos and they say, "Thanks for the comment, Drew." So after this video, I plan to change the channel name. I like the idea of leaving MTG in the channel name to make it clear to those who know Magic that this is a Magic channel. I also like the idea of using my Magic pen name I've used all along on eBay and TCG Player, and that name is ManaTutor. I came up with that name in high school in the hopes that one day I could create a curriculum around Magic strategy. I guess you can say that childhood dream is starting to come true with this channel. Therefore, I'll be renaming this channel to ManaTutor MTG. So if you see notifications for that channel, know it's me. I'd also like to take this opportunity to give you a bit more background on myself, how I got into sealed magic investing, and how I invest. I started getting serious about sealed magic investing in August 2021. In my mind, the stock market was getting too frothy, inflation was likely to make bonds less attractive than they've been in the past, real estate sounded too cumbersome, having to find renters and manage a property, gold, silver, and other commodities didn't seem to have a natural reason to appreciate beyond the rate of inflation, and so that left collectibles. The problem with collectibles is that you need to know or learn the market. But there was one market I had been following since I was a kid: Magic the Gathering. Investing in individual cards felt a bit too risky because any given card could be reprinted, banned, or worse, faked. But sealed product is harder to fake and easier to spot fakes. Furthermore, sealed boxes have the thrill of the gamble, making them sell at a premium, and there would only be less and less boxes in the future as more people and YouTube channels do openings. Therefore, it seemed that this was an asset class with natural appreciation that could diversify my portfolio of stocks and bonds. After a year of buying and selling sealed product, I can say my return has been positive, and it has especially done well when compared to the negative results of the stock market and bonds. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going all in on Magic. Magic makes up roughly 17% of my portfolio, and honestly, I'm looking to trim that down a bit given I think the stock market is now at a more reasonable valuation. To increase my sales, I'm expanding to selling on more platforms than just eBay and Facebook. I'm now selling on TCG Player and may look into expanding more to the European markets through cardmarket.com. That is one problem with investing in Magic: it's not that liquid. I can't immediately rebalance my portfolio to take on a lower allocation of Magic. I need to wait until there's buyers, oftentimes ones who can drop $10,000 or more on a box. This is what's known to investors as liquidity risk, and you make a small premium over other investments for taking on that risk. But the advantage is, I don't need the liquidity right away. I can wait 5 or so years for such a buyer to come around. Usually, the people I'm buying from don't want to wait that long to sell a box. They either want the spending money now, or just prefer to have the cash sooner to put it to work in something that's higher returning, like the stock market or personal education. I did the exact same thing when I was in college. I had 7 of the Power 9, including an unlimited Black Lotus and 4 Portal 3 Kingdom Imperial Seals that I sold while in college to help pay off the remainder of my college education that I didn't pay off with poker winnings. Sometimes people will ask, but Jeremy, don't you wish you kept all those cards? No, I don't regret it. It made me feel comfortable getting an education that earned me my job. Not to mention my student loans were something like 10% interest, and the stock market thereafter had one of the longest bull runs in history, so the opportunity cost of keeping those cards was high. I invest in Magic because I don't want to put all my chips in the stock market. So now I'm at a point in my life where I can play the reverse game. Give people the liquidity I don't need because I have plenty of liquidity in the stock market. In fact, when I bought Drew's collection, I cashed out tens of thousands of dollars from the stock market for the opportunity to buy the Magic cards. He mentioned he might end up using the cash to purchase his first house. That's a wonderful use of the money, putting it into equity of your own property rather than handing it to a landlord every month. So I just wanted to paint the picture of what investing in Magic cards really is. The stock market is really where you get your growth. When you invest in the stock market, you're investing in millions of people going to work every day to produce value for society. But volatility is really high, and therefore this is a risk-on asset. Real estate is another high-growth, risk-on area. It's also illiquid, but you can sacrifice some growth for liquidity by investing in REITs. Magic and collectibles are a great opportunity to reduce risk through diversification. Volatility is medium, but ultimately you can control downside risk if you know the market, but in doing so, you are trading liquidity for illiquidity. Bonds are how you fill up the remainder of your risk-off assets and maintain liquidity, but for less growth. And with that, I'll let you go. With the new 5-day weekly posting schedule, I'll need as much input and feedback on content as possible, so let me know what you want to see more of, or if you have ideas for completely new videos, comment down below. And here's Drew MTG, now ManaTutor MTG, signing off. See you Monday.